All right, you've got your watch.
Welcome, everybody. The 2020 Derby benefiting Northwest Center, just moments away. This is kind of the pump fake, our live program starting 7 o'clock Pacific, an important caveat.
Yes, but we are letting you know that the silent auction closes tonight at 7:10 p.m. If you have not yet logged into Greater Giving,
Oh, I haven't.
Don't stop. I have. Here's what you do. You go to northwestcenter2020.ggo.bid, and that's
Center
2020.ggo.bid. You can see the link. Click on the button that says Get Started. Create your profile. Enter your credit card or mine.
Dr. Cashman.
Yep, and you're ready to have fun. Now, you'll know you've done it right. You'll see your name on the main page, and you can start bidding, start donating right away.
And we're full service. You got any questions, you can just reach out. The number on your screen. We have volunteers standing by, a fleet of them. There must be 300 people at the phone bank. Not really. But we've got a phone number for you. In fact, we want to make sure that you know that you're here with us, so say hi in the chat. In fact, we were just noticing how lonely it is. Let us know who you're with, where you're watching from. Check in the chat.
Yes, and that phone number, we'll put that phone number up later when we start our program. So if you've got any questions, we'll put that up for you. But yes, say hi to us in the chat. Let us know. You know, are you having a mint julep? What are you doing?
How
are
exciting
you
is it to put on real adult clothes?
Yes.
It's been like 8 months.
By the way, this is also your last chance to visit our virtual photo booth. If you were emailed the link, please click that. All of our virtual table guests got that link, so please make sure you do that now.
And since we're being needy, go ahead and share your photos, your highlights from tonight. We want to make sure everybody knows where we were. Even though you're at home, you know how much we want to brag about easing back into civilization. Again, use the hashtag NWCDerby2020 so we can track it and like it and see all of those photos. Thanks so much for being here. We know it's a little bit early. Keep on bidding. Silent auction closes at 7:10 straight up. We're going to see you when we go live at 7 o'clock. And thanks to those of you already checking in the chat.
All the way from Queen Anne.
Kirk from the Academy for Precision Learning checking in from home as well.
A lot. We'll see you at 7 o'clock.
Welcome to the Derby. Welcome to the Derby. Welcome to the Derby. Welcome to the Derby.
Oh, man.
What they said.
What they said. We can't be that adorable. That's not fair.
That's
the
right.
Dobie. Oh, my gosh. My friends, look, you made it. Look how fun and festive this is.
Right on time.
Welcome to the first ever virtual Derby benefiting Northwest Center, the trailblazing organization that made the basic right to education possible for kids with disabilities and that continues to deliver critical programs and services for their clients and for our community. You know, by being here, you are advancing equal opportunities for children and adults with disabilities. So thanks for what you're about to do. My name, Fred Northup. I'm alongside your good friend, Chris Cashman.
Hi, everyone.
If you've been to this event in the past, we've been there with you.
Right.
But even though we're not in the same room, we're still all together right now. We even got to pop into some of your Zoom pre-funks.
Well, and as you mentioned, this is the first virtual event ever in 55 years. And let us not forget the great internet outage of 1965.
Exactly.
So crisis avoided.
Exactly.
Right.
My friends, Northwest Center values equity in all of their work, and we're practicing that value tonight. So to start, I'd like to acknowledge that we are on the traditional land of the first people of Seattle, the Duwamish people, past and present, and we honor with gratitude the land itself and the Duwamish tribe.
Well said, Fred. And we're going to kick things off here. You know, we recently had an opportunity to do a little field trip. Remember those? My favorite. We got to go to one of Northwest Center's early learning schools to take a tour with our young students and talk to them about their futures. Let's hear what they had to say.
This should be fun. So we're heading to our preschool classrooms. So here are the owls.
What are you going to be, Kaylee?
Barbie. A doctor. Can you show them the photo? Oh. Kari, what about you? What do you want to be when you grow up?
A fire.
A fire?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know. You got all the confidence in the world to do it. Yeah.
Oh, a rocket ship. Awesome. Here is our bear classroom. Hi, bears. Come on over.
Look, I want to be a ghost when I grow up.
A ghost? What? That's awesome.
I want to be a mom.
A mom. Here, can you hold it still so they can see? Ooh, a mom. Is that a staircase? Ooh.
I want to be an astronaut doctor.
So Rose wants to be an astronaut doctor. Awesome. What about you, Adelaide?
A teacher. Mine?
Yeah, you want to see yours up close? What are you again, Justice?
A ghost.
A ghost.
Justice, what are you gonna do? Hey, Justice, what are you gonna do as a ghost? What's gonna be your job? Are you gonna scare people?
Yeah.
Man, I love that. An astronaut doctor.
Barbie,
Listen,
yep.
as a kid, I went to space camp. I totally understand the astronaut dreams, Chris.
Absolutely.
I still have the astronaut dream. Let us know in the chat, what did you want to be when you were a kid? What do you want to be now? Let us know. We can see right now Gordo's having a mint julep. Thank you,
Yeah,
Gordo.
no fair.
Everyone else, pop in, say hello. Just that video, that's why we're here tonight. We're here to fuel dreams and to help our clients reach their potential. And so your attendance matters. And especially now more than ever, your support is really needed.
Yeah, first things first, before we get too busy here, folks, we want to let you know that the silent auction is going to close at 7:10 p.m. If you're following along, that's just a few
5
moments
minutes
from right now. The live auction, of course, will follow. We'll close those items live throughout the evening program. But first things first, if you're going to prioritize, make sure you focus on that silent auction. Items like the Winter Island Beach Getaway up for grabs, Jim Gaffigan tickets. I heard Cashman's already bidding. And the personal airplane flight, all of that is up for grabs in the silent right now. And it's going to close at 7:10. It'll be official.
Yeah, 5 minutes. If you're not sure how to play along, you can do this quickly. Here's what we recommend. We want you to watch the show on a bigger screen if you can, like a laptop or even a smart TV. Then grab a second screen like a phone or a tablet and go to nwcenter2020.ggo.bid. If you're there for the first time, just click Get Started, get all set up, and you'll be all ready to change lives with us tonight. Now, bid quickly, as Chris said. You've got now 4 minutes about until we close the silent auction at 7:10 p.m. Pacific.
Absolutely. Fred, you know what? This is a new look this year, but this is the Derby after all. You know, I work in TV, so we want to throw in some footage here. Can we roll that, the live footage of the Derby right now?
Oh.
Let's take a look. I don't know all of the horses' names for sure. I think Secretariat might be, that's Secretariat on top, I think. Seattle Slew is in the orange.
Chris,
No, that's a Lincoln.
Chris, I don't want to. That's.
I could be confused on the details.
That's a different.
This is
kind
definitely
of derby.
Derby.
That's a demolition derby, Chris. This is not that kind of derby. This is not that kind of derby.
So
well, listen, we'll work on that. We'll work on that. That's exciting footage. But first, we have a lot of people, Chris, that we need to thank who make the work of Northwest Center possible.
Yeah.
So let's start with the 2020 Derby Organizing Committee. A huge
heroes.
Thank you to Alex, to Tracy, to Mary Kay, Brian, and Stacy. The committee has been meeting regularly all year in preparation for tonight. I mean, look at them. They look very sharp.
I heard they only took breaks for 20 seconds to wash their hands.
That's it. That was it.
That's the rumor going around.
That was it.
Yeah.
With their help and leadership, we have brought our Derby from the beautiful King Street Ballroom right here to your home.
In addition to the committee, there is an even larger group of people who have been working very hard to ask people to show up tonight, and a lot of you did because of our table captains. While this year our table captains are virtual, of course, our captains are still very, very real. They've been spending at least 30 minutes together with their invited guests. They were in private Zoom rooms. We were saying hi to a lot of those folks earlier. And this year, we've got the most table captains we've ever had at nearly 40.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. And it was fun to see Rebecca and Stacy and, I mean, just all these people, all with their big hats on.
Yeah.
Joe Kruger, everyone had these great hats. All right, let's check in with one of those table captains right now, Stephanie Gebhardt. Stephanie is not only a table captain, she is our board chair.
She's bringing it.
She also is a parent of Stacy, who attended Northwest Center School. Not only that, as if that's not enough, she is also a sponsor of tonight's event, representing McDonald Miller, our 2019 honoree. The list goes on and on and on. Stephanie, you are a committed supporter. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and welcome everyone to the Northwest Center's first virtual Derby. Another first in 2020. Hopefully this is our last. I have been asked to share my why. My why was supposed to be my daughter to my left. Her brother just spun her in an office chair, and my poor husband is now cleaning up the mess. So my daughter, Stacy Lee Gebhardt, introduced us to the Northwest Center 8 years ago, and we've been inspired ever since. I just wanted to thank all of you for joining us tonight. We've had a great time at our virtual table, haven't we, you guys? Yeah.
And that's how we know that it's live, too, is that, you know.
That her own families abandoned her.
Yes.
They were there for rehearsal. We know how it goes, Stephanie. And Stephanie's
They
even
were
gonna
really cute.
Stephanie got a prize to give away too, so you get to get everybody excited first.
I do, yeah. I'm honored to award an opportunity prize to one of our lucky table captains, with more than 40 table captains in attendance tonight. The competition is huge, and the gift is a $1,000 gift card to Canlis.
Whoa.
So Stacy was supposed to be the one drawing. I'm on my own, so.
We believe in you.
Thank you. All right, the winner is Alex and Wendy Bogard. Congratulations.
Love it.
That's exciting stuff. That is exciting stuff. Well, thank you so much, Stephanie, and congratulations. Boy, won't that be fun to return to Canlis when things get normal.
The Bogards get to walk in there with $1,000, go boom.
Yes, maybe just buy a $1,000 Bordeaux and sit at the bar. It's up to you. But a record number of table captains. Thank you again, Stephanie. That's great. Let's see what other records we can set tonight, Chris.
Yeah, let's get selfish here. One last reminder, though, by the way, if you haven't got set up to bid yet, that's critical. Make sure you do that. That's how this is going to work tonight. The website, the number to call for support, they're going to be right there on your screen. Again, like Fred said, maybe this is the time where we encourage you to grab a second phone.
Yes.
Have as many screens in front of you as possible.
It's like you're at the helm of the Starship Enterprise.
That's right. Log on to nwcenter2020.ggo.bid. I'm sure you're already there, but if you're trying to jump over to the other one, that's where you'll do it.
Yeah, that way when you're watching this amazing show, it's not going to be interrupted. Another very important thank you to send, and that's to the dedicated board of directors. A huge thank you to the mighty board at Northwest Center. Some members have been serving diligently for more than 16 years.
Absolutely. And finally, we have some great sponsors. We do want to thank tonight. You really stepped up, made this possible here in 2020. We want to start with our premier sponsors, Brown & Brown Heroes again.
Yes, Brown & Brown has been supporting Northwest Center for more than 8 years now. They are what we call an inclusive employer, meaning that they have worked with Northwest Center Employment Services to hire and support individuals with disabilities. And this strengthens their workplace and it puts their values into practice. So thank you again to Brown & Brown.
Absolutely. And good news, this year we actually have a second premier sponsor, and that honor belongs to McDonald Miller. Becoming a familiar name here, McDonald Miller has also been supporting Northwest Center's mission and inclusion for 8 years. They've also sponsored another annual event, a favorite of ours, the Golden Hearts Luncheon. A year ago, we were hanging out with Shaquem Griffin. Of course, this year we had to cancel the event, but McDonald Miller stepping up. Thank you so much.
Yes, a huge thank you to our premier sponsors for underwriting the costs of this event and bringing us all together. Well, now we have a number of other important sponsors to thank.
Takes a village.
Takes a village. Thank you so much to Fry Buck. Thank you to National Purchasing Partners, Boeing, Moss Adams, Pro Club, Chateau Ste. Michelle, and Value Village. Each of these companies are champions for our cause, and they all have their teams attending with us tonight. If you're watching now, if you work for one of our supporting companies, thank you. You have made tonight possible.
By the way, Anna Nelson just checking in our chat. She said laughs.
Oh, good.
So we've drummed up at least one laugh so far, and that's
a virtual laugh, but we'll take it.
That's a win. Time for something a little bit different, ladies and gentlemen. Many of you watching, of course, tonight, you just enjoyed a handcrafted Derby dinner made by the award-winning chef John Howie, the legend. We're especially grateful as John Howie has also been an inclusive employer as well. That's right, he has employed our very own Northwest Center clients in his restaurants.
That's right. And Chris, while you saddle up over there with John, I'll tell you that I've been lucky enough to see Chef up close around our community. His generosity is inspiring. He's got a big heart for our mission, also for his teams. We know he's been working tirelessly to keep his restaurants running smoothly during these difficult times, of course. If you haven't checked out what he's doing, make sure you pay attention. There's curbside butcher boxes that I've done, full dinners, Thanksgiving meals. We love what you're doing, Chef. And so thank you so much. We'll head over to you and Chris now.
Yeah, bellying up to the bar. You notice it's a perfect 6 feet. I think they knew what they were doing when they constructed these bars. Chef, thanks for being here. Thanks for what you're doing. We asked folks to tell us the why, because this is a part of your career, a part of your industry.
Yeah, well, when they asked me to come and do this and to participate with the meals and the cocktails tonight, I was on it immediately because I've had clients from Northwest Center work at Palisade. When I opened that restaurant there, we had a whole team of dishwashers during the day that worked for us. And we've had people at Ingredients, which is my restaurant inside the Microsoft campus. And then I've got friends whose children have been helped by Northwest Center. And it's amazing to watch from where they began and where they are now, and the confidence that they have and their ability to contribute to society. Northwest Center has made that happen for them. So I was here to make it happen for Northwest Center.
Well, you've provided opportunity, and that's all we can ask for, and thank you for walking the walk for so long.
You bet.
Talk to people about, I mean, they're already dining on an amazing feast, but we got to wash it down.
You do have to wash it down, and if it's the Derby, what is it? It's the classic cocktail for a Derby, and it's a mint julep.
Right.
And so the mint julep starts with just a little bit of mint, and we're using simple syrup tonight. You can use just regular sugar if you want, and you're gonna push on that with a muddler.
This is that muddling. I thought muddling was a term that like Scooby-Doo used when they said, those muddling kids, that was different. There's some meddling kids.
Those are meddling kids.
I got it, okay.
Okay, so muddling, you can kind of smell that mint coming out now. And so that's what we're gonna do there. And then you very easily, again, simple cocktail. We're gonna add bourbon into the mint.
Not just any bourbon.
Well, we have a Dark Door tonight, which is the bourbon that, as you know, we make in Bothell at my distillery,
Bourbon
the Wildwood
Country,
Spirits
the new
Company.
Bourbon Country?
Yeah, the new Bourbon Country.
That's
Bothell, the new Bourbon Country.
I like the branding. They should take it and run with it.
I kind of like that too, Chris. Thank you very much.
So you got the muddled
So we've got the muddled mint. We're going to put some of that into the cup, and then we'll evenly pour the bourbon on top of that. It's got a wonderful smell. And if you've ever been to the Kentucky Derby, these go down like water there. So
I bet they do.
And then we're going to finish it off with just some crushed ice. And that
Perfect way to celebrate the Derby.
gives you your cocktail, and we're going to hit that with a little bit of a little extra ice on that one.
All right.
And just a quick stir. and it's ready to go.
Everybody at home enjoying yours. If you need an extra reason to celebrate, he just had a big birthday yesterday. I'm guessing that was 40. He turned 40 years old just yesterday. Happy belated birthday
like
for real, though.
20 years ago yesterday. And happy birthday to you, because I know
tomorrow.
yours is just
Birthday
coming up
buddies.
tomorrow.
Thank
now,
you, Chef.
If you were to choose, which one are you choosing? Which one are you taking to Fred?
Well, I went to State College. I always know the one that's more full is more full.
There you go.
Yeah, so this one. Thank you.
And one for Fred.
Thanks,
Yes,
Chef.
thank you.
All right.
Fred?
Enjoy this evening, and thank you for supporting Northwest Center.
Thank you, John. How exciting is this? And by the way, you're getting a lot of love. Tracy and John Schneider say, love John Howie, love Northwest Center, love the Krugers. Thank you so much for being with us. People loving the segment. And I also agree with Claire. Claire says, personally, I would support a demolition derby, too. So maybe that's next year. We'll see. But we've got one drawing under our belts.
I don't know what happened to your drink.
Yeah, exactly. Don't let that disappear. Yeah. Coming up later are two more opportunity drawings.
We just wanted to warm you up, let you know, they're giving out stuff?
Yeah.
$1,000 Canlis gift cards? Okay, so one drawing is for those that visited our virtual photo booth. One fabulous guest is going to leave with a $500 gift card to Canlis. The second opportunity drawing is for those who joined one of our virtual tables tonight. So a lot of prizes to give. To tell you about that one of those special prizes, we're going to hear from Derby committee member Stacy Lill, coming to us from her gorgeous chalet in Woodinville.
Hi, I'm Stacy Lill, and along with my husband Greg Lill, we are proprietors of Chateau Lill and Lill Family Wines, and also co-owners of DeLille Cellars. We are here today at Chateau Lill, the original home of DeLille Cellars. Welcome to our home. We are so excited to be hosting a watch party that evening, and in advance and getting ready for that, I'm already ready. I'm dressed in my derby gear and excited for what's to come, because we love Northwest Center, which has been an important part of our community for many, many years. You could win one of several raffle item prizes, including what I have here in front of me, that Greg and Stacy Lill are providing some DeLille Cellars wines, as well as some of our Lill family. Lill Brother, which is a red blend, and the DeLille Cellars wines are the very popular D2, a Cab Merlot blend, as well as Wine Spectator Top 100 many years in a row, our Chaleur Estate Blanc, which is a Sauvignon Semillon blend.
Wow, thank you, Stacy.
Great wine.
We're going to announce the winner of that package live at the end of the program, so stick around. You're already snuggled in, so just stay settled.
Yes, I hope everyone is looking as great as Stacy is, too.
Yeah, boy.
I assume Greg has a hat on, too. We can't see you, but we assume that's right.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to check in on our virtual photo booth. Some of those eligible for that $500 gift card to Canlis. Look at those. Look at all those people. And those aren't digital hats. Many of those are real hats. We've got some digital hats on there, but we've got some real hats as well. That's a sharp-looking bunch. And there, now you get to see what Stacy looks like without her hat. I mean, yeah, so we're going to see. Someone's going to win that big thing. All right, while you all enjoy those, I'm going to back up, Chris. I'm going to disappear.
You're going to give some social distancing?
Yes, I'm
okay.
gonna make
I
room.
see, because we got to reset the stage here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome Jean Bowes, CEO of Northwest Center. Jean is an innovative leader and a champion for inclusion in our schools and in our workplaces. Jean and his wife, June, are also, by the way, parents to Tori, their 27-year-old daughter, who is also a client of Northwest Center. He lives, he breathes the mission, both on and off the clock. We're so lucky to have him, and now he's here with an update about the great work that he and his team are up to each and every day at Northwest Center. Please welcome Jean Bowes.
Thank you, Chris. Thanks to both you and Fred for being here tonight and leading us through our first virtual derby. So excited to have you here, and thank you. I want to echo some thanks, first to our table captains and our committee, Alex, Tracy, Brian, Mary Kay, Stacy, thanks for all the work that you've done to make tonight possible. To our board of directors for the constant support that we have from you year in and year out, from the incredible staff that makes possible all the miracles that happen every day at Northwest Center. And finally, for everyone at home, thanks for joining tonight and for supporting us in our effort to make a more inclusive world. I want to tell you a little bit about my personal why. You heard about it already. My daughter, Tori, is 27. She's on the severe end of the autism spectrum, and she has had a challenging life. And for me personally, I'm committed to making it a better world for her, but not just for her. All of us deserve a better world. And so that's why I'm committed and can get up every day knowing that the work that we do at Northwest Center is creating that world that we deserve. Northwest Center was started in 1965 by 4 Seattle mothers that were told, your children don't belong in school or church or the community, you should put them in an institution. And those 4 mothers rightly stood up and said, no, our children have value, they can be educated, and they deserve that opportunity. So they started Northwest Center. And similarly, those 4 mothers realized that it's not just our kids that deserve an education, all kids deserve that opportunity. So they wrote House Bill 90 that became law here in Washington State and was then used as the blueprint for what's today IDEA, Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. So those 4 mothers started a crusade that touched every zip code in the United States. And every zip code now, those kids in that zip code have the opportunity to an education because of those 4 founding mothers. That's an incredible legacy, and that's what we aspire to today at Northwest Center. Now, we've grown in 55 years. We span services that go from cradle through career. So we have early intervention, which is in-home therapy from birth to age 3. We have early learning, which goes from birth to age 5. And we have employment services that starts out with young adults in high school and spans through their entire career. So we are very proud to be creating that inclusive world, and that's what you're helping us do tonight. We don't do it alone. We don't do it without partners like you, but we also have the partners that are parents, the schools, the 1,000 corporations here in the state of Washington that we partner with to help create those opportunities that allow all of us to engage and contribute, because until that world exists where all of us can engage and contribute, none of us will reach our potential. Now, COVID had an incredible impact on all of us. And I can't be more proud of the organization and the way they responded to that challenge, because now more than ever, our kids and families and clients need our services, and we kept our doors open. So from our early learning centers that adopted their practices, closed briefly, then reopened so they could ensure the safety of their students and their parents and our staff, to our early intervention team that's doing therapy remotely. So we created a way to deliver that through teletherapy, and we continue to do that today. To employment services that work with our clients that, while not employed now because of so much of the closures, we're still connecting with them and we're keeping them ready so that they're ready to come back as soon as the world opens up and allows us back in. So one of the biggest things that illustrates the exponential impact that we want to have at Northwest Center, with your help, is our impact program. And that's where our kids programs have gone to different early learning centers in King County to teach them how to be inclusive. And we started this out 2 years ago with a 3-year goal of reaching 6,000 kids in 3 years. We're 2 years into it. We've reached 17,000 kids in just 2 years. So amazing work that you've helped make possible, but there's more to do. There's a crisis in childcare, not just in King County, but across the entire country. And with your help, we're going to make sure that we do everything we can to meet the need of all those students. I want to shift gears now and talk a little bit about an honoree for this year. So every year at Northwest Center's Derby, we are happy to recognize someone in the community that's an amazing champion of inclusion. And this year, we're able to honor Mark Meadowcraft. So Mark is a community leader, he's a loyal friend, he's the proud parent of Carson, one of our Northwest Center clients. Now, Carson loves to cook, and with the support of his family, he's becoming something of a YouTube sensation. So let's take a look.
Welcome to Cooking with Carson. We are making meat jalapenos pizza. Sausage, bacon, pepperoni, cheese, jalapenos, tomato sauce, shallot, garlic, and pizza dough. This shop lead. And then the garlic. I'm going to put it on.
Pretty impressive, right? Now, a big reason Carson has had the confidence to pursue his passion for cooking is because he's had someone championing him from day one. his dad, Mark. Mark's been a tireless champion of inclusion both for his own family and for Northwest Center. Mark's also incredibly humble. He's definitely not one to put himself in the spotlight that he deserves, so that's what we're here to do tonight. Please watch this short tribute to Mark Meadowcraft, our 2020 Derby honoree.
Not only has he done a great job as a dad, and that his son Carson is a special young man that's reaching his potential, is that Mark cares about Northwest Center. He was an ever-present constant at every event that we did. And I think he's, in his quiet way, been, in a soft, quiet way, an evangelist for what we do. So I think from every part of that, he is so well deserving of the honor.
This is a great honor. I feel like I'm just a normal dad that actually just is trying to be the best dad I can. I'm very honored, and on behalf of my fabulous wife and Carson's stepmom, we're very honored, and we really appreciate being recognized.
Congratulations, Mark, for being our 2020 Derby honoree. It couldn't be happening to a better person. Congratulations.
Well, Mark, I know the video only scratches the surface. And as a fellow parent and advocate, I'm honored to present you with our 2020 award that recognizes you for your tremendous efforts, tenacity, and support of Northwest Center. And we are truly grateful. Now, let's go visit Mark at his virtual table to congratulate him.
Thank you, Gene, very much. I really, really appreciate this honor, and I want to first say that I don't think your marketing people told you, but they gave me 31 minutes of an acceptance speech. So I'm going to start that now. So everyone, just sit back and relax. I'm joking. I'm joking. Chris Cashman, you know a joke, don't you? So I would like to just very briefly say thank you so much for my friendship and mentorship with Bill Kruger. He's an amazing light, and he is a fantastic advocate for the Northwest Center. And we really appreciate you, Bill, and I appreciate you. And secondly, I want to say thank you very much for the production crew that has put this on in a sideways world, an upside down world. And I can't say enough how professional you have been on all of this. And then I want to say something quickly. I know it's already been said about the Northwest Center, but I want to tell everybody that to give is really important to a place like the Northwest Center. And giving means a lot of different things. It means financially, it means volunteering, and it also means spreading the word. The Northwest Center is not just the blue trucks. It does so much. It's about inclusive, and it's about people with all abilities. So I want to encourage everyone to give in any way they can. And finally, I want to say thank you very much to my wife, Gloriana, who has been with this journey with me. And I couldn't do it without her. And then I really do want to say that Carson, if he could be here today, he would have a large, large smile on his face. So thank you very much, everybody. I want to show you the award that was given to me. I don't know if you can see this. It's a beautiful award. Hopefully you can see that. And I want everyone to have a great rest of the evening and have a great time. Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you, Mark. We're proud to recognize you tonight. Now it's time to turn this back over to our MCs, Chris and Fred.
On my way in, Gene. Oh, boy. Hang on. Steady, girl. Steady, girl. Steady, girl. She's never seen a virtual event before. You have. She just spooked.
Oh, easy. Hey!
Actually, Gene, here. Gene, can you hitch her? Thank you. He caught it, by the way.
All right.
Had to redeem myself after that embarrassing demolition derby snafu in the beginning. Congrats to Mark, by the way. And hey, thank Carson, because this was all a bit of a sneaky ploy to just glob onto his YouTube fame. We need the views. And look at us. We're already trending right now. Anna weighing in the chat, saying, congrats, Mark. Thanks for all you do. Claire is also jumping in. All love for you in the chat. So thanks. It's fun to get to salute you here. And thanks to Gene, by the way. We appreciate your leadership, of course, stepping up, showing up here tonight in a highly unusual year, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
But again, the mission must move forward.
Exactly, and we'll see you at the end of our program, too. So it's time for our live auction. All right, this is something really special, as you should know.
Ooh,
right
party
there,
favors?
There's a lot of booze here.
Okay.
And as a thank you, every live auction winner will receive a bottle of Chateau Saint Michel Le Rosé, courtesy of Saint Michel Wine Estates. A big thank you to Joe Ashbacher and Kara Connor for making that generous donation. We really appreciate that as well. We're gonna have 3 groupings of live auction items. I'm gonna put that there.
We're gonna bundle them.
Yes. So each group is gonna have 4 items for you to bid on, and you're gonna have 5 minutes at first to place those bids. And so here's
some people have already been bidding, of course, and we hopefully
these have been open. These have been open, but these are all going to close at the same time. So you've got to. This is your last chance.
And this is a preview of your first grouping here, right here on your screen. Number 1, Jewel of the South Seas, Tahiti, Maury, Bora Bora, valued at almost $10,000. An amazing getaway. I just looked up the weather there today, and it was like, come on, Chris, why do you want to do this to yourself? And I agree. Number 2, Hit the Slopes in Sun Valley. Yes, please. We're going to tell you all about that opportunity. And number 3, glamping and fly fishing, a 3-day weekend, my favorite kind of a weekend. And the 4th opportunity there, baseball and golf in the desert, spring training style. Yes,
exactly.
please.
And again, all 4 of these items, they're going to close at the exact same time in just over 5 minutes. So to help you bid, we're going to put a countdown timer up. You're going to have 5 final minutes to bid on these items. Now, before we start the clock, here is a pro tip. On each item, there is a button that says Bid More. Click Bid More and you have 2 choices. You can just place a higher bid and bid more, but you can also set a max bid. You can click a high number and click max bid. And when you do that, your device will automatically bid for you each time you're outbid all the way up to your max bid. So I can tell you, setting a max bid is the best way to bid on your favorite items, because then if someone else tries to outbid you, you're right back in it.
Fred, that would be a great name. If you want to have a stage name as an auctioneer, the only thing better than Fred Northup would be Max Bid.
Max Bid, that is true.
Come on, what a great name.
All right, we're going to close our first 4 auction items. We've got 5 minutes on the clock. On your mark, get set, bid.
Okay, so as you start bidding, or hopefully finish your bidding, let's talk about these great items. Number 1 is that Jewel of the South Seas, Tahiti. Maury, Bora Bora, valued at almost $10,000. We're talking about French Polynesia, good as it gets, the turquoise seas, the pristine sands, the rich mountain jungles, lagoons with sea life. You and a friend are gonna travel to Tahiti, then you're gonna ferry to the island of Maury. And finally, you'll be transported to Bora Bora. Oh, by the way, luxury accommodations at all 3 locations. We want to thank Down Under Travel and Kirk Demeter. By the way, we have Brian Evison on Zoom, a close friend of Kirk's, to tell us a little bit more about this amazing package and the team behind it.
And there he is at the Derby. Brian, good to see you live with the disappearing arm. Tell us about this real quick. We've got a countdown timer going, but what should we know?
Okay, for 20 seconds, for the past 6 years, DUA Travel has been donating great, fabulous trips to Australia and the South Pacific. This year, Kirk Demeter and his team have arranged a great trip to Tahiti as a donation to this great event. So if you want to escape the cold and have some fun down south in paradise, bid on this fantastic trip.
Yes, thank you so much, and thank you, Brian. We really appreciate it.
In fact, the only reason Kirk can't be here is because he's on one of those trips in South Africa, which is amazing.
In South Africa.
Yes, I love that. So, all right, currently, Ms. Claire, you are in the lead at $6,240. Pat, you've been outbid. It's been Claire versus Pat, back and forth. Next bid is $7,200. Remember, this package is valued at almost $10,000. What a great way to support this amazing organization.
So keep bidding, keep bidding. It's getting aggressive there.
Yes, only 3.5 minutes left. So So let's keep going with auction item number 2. You'll hit the slopes in Sun Valley, Idaho, one of my favorite places to go. Next winter, Bald Mountain, which the locals call Baldy, one of the world's finest ski mountains, 17 chairlifts, 105 different runs waiting for you between Baldy and Dollar Mountains there. When you're ready for a little après ski, we've got a fully equipped 3-bedroom condo waiting for you just minutes from the lifts. So a big thank you to Mike Christian and Les and Patty Boudwin for putting this together. And let's see who's in the lead here, Chris. Oh, our good friend Rebecca Ebsworth. We saw her looking sharp in a hat. Table captain Rebecca, thank you.
She looks the part. She looks like a winner. Rebecca was right on her heels, Miss Pommering. So,
who's going to get it? Sterling, you started us off. Rebecca, you're currently in the lead, but we're going to see. It's Rebecca versus Rebecca right now. The next bid is $2,750 if you want to outbid Rebecca Ebsworth. Rebecca Pommering, this is your turn.
You're going to be
number
excited
3?
to get out in Sun Valley. Number 3 is glamping. How great is this? Glamping, golf, and fly fishing. 3-day weekend, the best kind of weekend, nestled between Tumble Creek community and the 1,200-acre Suncadia Conservancy. This is the Outpost, a glamp site, well-appointed canvas tents. They're on those Trex platforms. King-size beds inside, by the way. When you check into your glamping tent, you're going to enjoy dinner for 4 at Swiftwater Cellars, which is right over there. The package includes fly fishing, an excursion with Crow Creek, guides, a day of golf at Tumble Creek. Big thanks to Alex Bogart, a winner tonight of the raffle. Look at that. The universe is returning the kindness back to you,
And
Alex.
if you're an expert fly fisher, or if this is your first time ever, those guides will take great care of you either way.
Only place I've ever done it, and I brought in about 6 fish that day.
See?
For real. It was
and
a
right
blast.
now, glamping and fly fishing in Tumble Creek. Heather and Brad Sturgill are in the lead right now. Matt, you've been outbid. Anna, you've been outbid. Joseph, you've been outbid. This is your turn. You've only got 1 minute and 30 seconds to bid. Let's talk about item number 4, baseball and golf in the desert. I'm excited about this too. You get 4 tickets to a Mariners spring training game in Peoria.
How nice does
and
spring
4
training sound right now?
4 passes to go inside the ropes with legendary broadcaster Rick Riz during morning Mariners practice. How fun to go with Rick there. Of course, Rick knows everybody, so you get to get up close and personal with the players as Rick shares his insight from his long tenure with the team. Another day, you and your 3 friends, you get to go out and play Scottsdale National. That is one of the most exclusive courses. Look at that picture on your screen.
One of my favorite sunburns.
Does it get any better?
Yeah.
Thank you, Seattle Mariners. Thank you, Rick Riz. Thank you, Jeff Roush. Those bids, they're coming in hot right now. That item is currently at $1,700. Hugh Labossiere, you're in the lead. $1,900 if you want to outbid Hugh. Kevin, you've been outbid. It's been Kevin versus Hugh.
Kevin was right there.
30 seconds remain.
Kevin, if you're Facebook friends with Hugh, this is going to be a problem. You're going to see him in spring training.
It's going to hurt.
With Riz, and you're going to go,
oh, it's going to hurt. So remember, you can click the button Bid More. It's right next to the bid button. Click Bid More, set a max bid, and your device will automatically bid for you. Now, 10 seconds left. Also, we're using the internet right now. I don't know if you knew that. The
World Wide Web.
Yeah.
Yes, sure.
So when the time runs out on the clock, there might be a slight lag between when we close it and, of course, when the items close. So keep bidding on your phone until the items are closed. But the items are closed. We're shutting those down right now. We're shutting those down right now. So congratulations to the winners of those amazing packages. That was like a derby. If that was the closest thing to a real derby right there. All right. Our final 8 live items, they're up for bid. But before we get to those, I mean, you can bid on them right now.
Right.
But before we get to those, we want to pause. We want to give everyone here an opportunity to raise your virtual paddle.
Yeah, you know, this is the most important part of our night and a time when you can make a tax-deductible donation. But first, recently, Northwest Center was asked to take part in a film series produced by Seattle Pacific University. We have a special excerpt tonight from the film that SPU created. Gene, of course, shared a great overview of the important work of this organization. But I have to say, this video is going to help dimensionalize the mission and captures the incredible essence of the work being done each and every day. So take a look at this inside preview of the work being done by Northwest Center.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna be nervous.
It's totally okay. Imagine we're having lunch or we're having...
No, I like lunch.
Yeah, me too. Imagine that we're just talking.
Sean, I have a question. Yeah, I want to be honest. The truth is, eat and sleep is my thing.
Eating and sleeping.
I am Emily. I am 32-year-old woman with Down syndrome. I am a housekeeper. I clean. I do fantastic. I am fantastic, terrific. I do a good job in the housekeeping. I love it, and it's very challenging for me.
Jackson is a spitfire when he wants to be. He is full of life.
He can throw a tantrum with the best of them, but most of the time he's just a really happy-go-lucky, playful kid.
With the genetic syndrome that he was diagnosed with, we wanted to make sure that Jackson had the biggest and most supportive community possible.
Northwest Center was started in 1965 by 4 mothers in Seattle who were told their children didn't belong in the school, in the church, or the community and should be put in institutions. It started out as a school in the basement of a synagogue and has grown from there. Later, those 4 mothers, with the help of Senator McNamara, wrote a blueprint for IDEA, Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. So fast forward today, 55 years later, Northwest Center is still about inclusion, and it's about the value that society is not taking advantage of because they are not being inclusive. So again, it's not about, this isn't the benefit for people with disabilities. This is the benefit for the rest of us by being more inclusive.
The big difference with Northwest Center is that we have a focus and a mission of inclusion. My name is Katrina Karen. I am the director of an early learning center called Northwest Center Kids at Chinook, which is downtown Seattle. So our mission really is about 40% of our kids in each classroom has some sort of disability or delay.
Diversity and inclusion was really important to us because we knew Jackson might have issues that we needed a community to support us through.
Have a good day. Thank you very much. We knew we couldn't go to just any daycare because of Jackson's feeding tube, but the first thing my wife told me about when she mentioned Northwest Center was their inclusion policy of just every child, no matter their situation, does every activity with every other child.
Almost. Turn it again.
Every child deserves to be valued for who they are and what they bring and allowed opportunities to grow and shine.
All right, friends. Who would like to wash hands for breakfast?
So in very simple business terms, early learning and early intervention is creating the workforce that we're going to rely on in the future. Why not invest in that resource?
We need to have children with disabilities allowed all the same opportunities because they can do so much. And we also need our typically developing children to see that the world is not just made of people who look like them and think like them and feel like them, but that there's a vast variety of people who bring value to their lives.
Jackson now has his tube out. He has no feeding tube anymore. I think Northwest Center's inclusion policy helped push him because it wasn't just mom and dad at meal times showing him to eat, it was peers.
From the very beginning, we started seeing big changes. It was amazing.
I've worked for Northwest Center Kids Chinook for 5 years, and when I started there, Chinook was really looking to add an aide in the morning that could be very independent, and Emily was like, perfect.
What's the best thing about your job?
My favorite thing? You want to know my favorite thing? Grapes.
She's very time conscious and is very independent. And she literally every day gets her tasks done. And sorry, she's smiling at me.
What's the staff like? What are your coworkers like?
Right. Well, they're awesome. They're like my best friend. Like, we're not just like best friends. Like a family.
How does it make you feel that you have this job?
It makes me feel happy. It makes me feel happy inside. Also it makes me feel happy inside. Also makes me feel happy from the outside too.
What do you hope for him? What are your dreams?
Oh boy. Oh boy. How much time you got?
My hopes for Jackson's future are just like any other parent.
I want him to have a normal childhood with normal ups and downs.
I want him to be loved by everyone because he's absolutely worthy of it, as any child is.
Northwest Center, we are winning because of inclusion, not in spite of inclusion. And that's what maximizes the impact we have with early intervention. It maximizes the impact we have with the clients we place in employment. And again, it goes back to we all have value and that we're all driven to contribute. And so for the rest of society, these are not burdens on society. If they are, it's our own doing, it's not their doing. And so why don't we do something to change that?
Wow, I mean, so powerful. And we all get to be a part of this effort. With a wait list of over 900 kids, it is your opportunity right now to advance equal opportunities for children and adults with disabilities and get those kids off the wait list and into much needed programs. And we're gonna make it easy for you. It's time to raise your paddle. Tonight, you have the opportunity to double your gift, to have twice the impact. We received an incredible $50,000 match from key champions of Northwest Center. From board leadership to generosity and advocacy, thank you Perul and Gary Houlihan and the Houlihan Foundation. The foundation was started by one of our founding mothers, Katie Houlihan Dolan, in honor of her son Patrick. And if you look close, Katie was wearing a Parent Power button on her jacket. A true trailblazer who left an incredible legacy. And we're so grateful for this match right now. Thank you to Perul and Gary Houlihan and the Houlihan Foundation. All gifts right now of $1,000 or more will be matched dollar for dollar up to $50,000. $50,000. So that means when you donate $1,000, it becomes $2,000. Your $5,000 becomes $10,000 right now. To join us, simply go to nwcenter2020.ggo.bid and look for the big button that says donate. And so with that, who can start us off at $10,000? We're watching all of your gifts coming in live right now. It's amazing.
And we should start off with our leadership, Gene and June Bowes, for starting us off at $10,000. And with their match, the $10,000 donation, $20,000, just like that, right out of the gates.
Yes, and who else can join us at $10,000? If you can join us, we see Jim Volker also joining us at $10,000. Wow. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for your leadership. And again, we're watching all of these gifts come in big and small right now. We've got Chris Brown joining us and Bob Stoneman and Stephanie Gebhardt joining us.
Good news, it's updating by the minute. Look at that ticker.
Yes, so thank you again so much to everybody for joining us right now. And let's move on to our next level if we can. $5,000. Remember, your $5,000 becomes $10,000 with our match.
Hey, once again, let's start it off with our lead $5,000 donor, John Stanton. Holy
Yes.
smokes, that's a familiar name.
Thank you so much. And again, we're watching all of these gifts coming in live right now. We appreciate you, John Stanton, for joining us right now. If you can join us at $5,000 and join John, please do. Please dig
Magic
deep.
becomes 10.
Yes, again, you heard we want to move people off the waiting list. We can only do that with your generosity right now. You can be the person who moves that child off the waiting list. We'll keep going now at $2,500. We're seeing a lot of $2,500 gifts come in.
In fact, here's our lead $2,500 donor, Robin Grad. Huge thank you to Rod Miller, and thanks to Barry Kaplan as well.
Yes, all of those gifts at $2,500. Who else here at $2,500? We see Robin there. Let's keep scrolling down. We've got Patricia Evison joining us at $2,500. Can we scroll down? Who else is? We've got all these names. We're seeing so many gifts coming in live here. It's absolutely amazing. Well, we're going to move on.
What a good problem to have.
It is a good move. Yes.
Alex Bogard checking in.
Stephanie Gebhardt, all of these. We're seeing all this generosity coming in live. And we're going to move on to $1,000 only because I want to remind you, this is the last level where you can be matched.
Consider it. This is it.
Gifts of $1,000 or more. If you've already given below $500 and you want to be a part of this challenge.
No penalty.
Yeah, you can just donate again.
We'll allow it.
If you go 500, it equals $1,000, and now all of a sudden it becomes $2,000. And again, we're seeing all of these gifts. T. Buck joining us at $1,000. And Elizabeth Woody Lindquist. Who else are you seeing there, Chris?
Hugh Labauser showing up at $1,000, just like that.
Yes.
And also a donor
I see
tonight.
Mark Craig. I see the Vice President of Healthcare, Ruben Javier Canas. Thank you so much. Mr. Kevin Wilder, also at $1,000. Brian Volkert jumped up to $1,500. Thank you for your generosity. Mary Sheely, Laura Needler, Bill Kruger, and Joe, all at $1,000. Southpaw,
and
exactly.
he donated left-handed.
Yes,
so that's
right.
style
Bill Kruger
points
did
on
that
top of it.
left-handed. That's
Yeah.
right. Michael Chung at $1,000. Taylor Hawes at $1,000. All of these gifts coming in live. Meanwhile, we've got Young Forbush at $500, which is by segue to our next level. Thank you to all of our $500 for their generosity.
It's a derby. Young wanted to get out of the gates first.
Yeah, exactly.
$500 and they're off.
Who do you have here at $500, Chris?
Elizabeth Facchetti is also doing the 500. Robbie Tonkin, huge thank you. And Brock Heward also jumping in.
Look at that. And look, that needle keeps going up. You can see we're at $76,000. Let's keep pushing hard. If you haven't joined us yet, we will wait. Go find your credit card.
Patiently.
Remember, gifts of $1,000 or more being matched because of our challenge.
YouTube doesn't run out, right? We can just keep going.
We can just keep going.
Okay, great.
Yeah, our plan is to be done by 2 a.m.
Okay.
Okay, just joking. Heather and Brad Sturgill just jumping in at $1,000. Robin Grad again at $1,000. All of these generous donors. And then we've got so many 500s, too many to name. Ellis Perry, thank you so much. Evan, we appreciate you. Tom Mormino, thank you at $500. Olga at $500. We've got all these gifts. Fortunately, you can see them popping up on your screen as well. There's Robin's $2,500 showing up
I keep getting
right
excited
now.
because the Hoolahans keep scrolling by with that $50,000 match, and that's so special.
It's
and
so fun.
huge, and thank you
It's
so much.
so fun.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it going.
We chop it in half again?
Let's keep it going. Let's do it. $250. Who can we thank here?
Kathy Coloris, thank you so much. Peter Nunon.
Yes, so you can join all those generous people at $250. Our goal is that everyone jumps in at a meaningful gift to you. So if it's $250, we thank you for your generosity.
Terrell, Max.
If it's $2,500, we thank you for your generosity.
Truett.
If it's $25,000, we thank you. Yes, Terrell Coe, Max Brown, Michael Sean Truitt, as you just said, Claire Verity, thank you so much. Again, and look, Jim and Bonnie Town joining us at $2,500. Long, very generous supporters all around the city.
Thank you for that $250. It's all adding up, taking full
Yes.
advantage of that match too, which is amazing.
Absolutely. And Sterling, thank you. You're again of $1,000. Just so many names. It's a good, as you said, it's a good problem to have.
Yes, it is.
When the names are scrolling fast so that we can keep up. So many gifts coming in. Who else should we
We
thank?
should keep bragging about Chris easy for me to say, Chris Blakesley. I blame the bartender. Brock Edwards, Peter Miller, Barbara Kane, Susan and Crick Krieger as well. Krieger, thank you so much. This is the last official level,
Yes,
by the way.
$100 is our last official level. So if you haven't joined us yet, please do now. If you want to give twice, Charles Lee, Rick Howard, Keith Jacobs, all joining us at $100. We just appreciate everybody for jumping in and digging deep.
Because we're trying to break records tonight.
We want to break records.
We've got 40 table
Absolutely.
captains.
We want to break records. Now, I can already see where we're going because remember, every gift that you make moves a a child closer to being off that
Right.
waiting list, move somebody off the waiting list. So this is your opportunity. We can't, there's not like we can hit a cap.
Right.
You heard we've got a large
We did have
waiting
a
list. There's
goal.
much to do. But we do have a goal. We do have a goal. And our goal would be a record-breaking $126,000.
It's lofty.
And you can see on your screen, my friends, we're already at $136,000.
We're right there.
We're at $136,000. We're already breaking records. So you
Hold
can
on,
see
how
the-
much do you have on you right
the
now,
Kruger's
Fred?
coming in.
These
yes.
are ones.
Don't stop, my
$20.
friends. Don't stop. Keep those gifts coming in. Keep those gifts coming in. Obviously, the need is large, and we appreciate your generosity. Don't stop.
I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to do it. Thank you so much to all of you who have already given. And again, as Fred said, it's not too late. You want to run, you want to go find your wallet, you want to go move some money around, that kind of a thing. Check under the mattress. I forgot about this money. The link, we will keep it up for you.
Absolutely. In fact, the giving link is going to stay up and active for the next 3 days. So
Okay.
please share the link with your friends and family on social media so that they can donate too. And this program is going to be archived on this YouTube page as well. So you already know where to share the program. You already know how to share this link. And also, if you work for a company that will match your donation, there are a lot of companies that do
Must
that,
take
including
advantage.
Your Home, King
Yeah,
5.
must take advantage of
Please
that.
make sure that they do that this week. Then your gift will be doubled again.
All right, let's jump back into our live auction because our next group of 4 items are steaming fresh and they are waiting. And they're gonna go to the highest bidder. You know how this works. We've got them bundled in 4. We're gonna give you 5 minutes and then they're gone.
They're gone forever.
Like perhaps the 2021 VIP Seahawks training camp experience for 4. Holy catfish. Training camp next summer when we're going to get to go outside summer.
Yeah.
Training camp, probably the Super Bowl champs. Let's be honest.
Yep.
They're on their way. That could be yours.
And
what else?
number 6, Cole Solare Estate, Vineyard, and 4-star Lodging could be yours.
We've got the home plate with the Mariners back at home here, a priceless opportunity. We'll gush about that in a minute. And of course, that Oregon golf and shopping spree for 2, minus the sales tax.
Yes.
So that's a better shopping spree.
Again, to help you finish, we're going to put up another countdown timer. You're going to have 5 final minutes to bid on these 4 items. Remember, just click the Bid More button. Set a really high max bid. That is the best way to win. Then your device is going to automatically bid for you each time you're outbid. All right, we've got 5 minutes on the clock. On your mark, get set, bid. And now, as you finish bidding, we're going to talk about these 4 items.
It sells itself. The 2021 VIP Seahawks training camp experience. This is for 4 of you, or it could just be for you. You could spread out and be selfish.
Yeah.
There's nothing better, up close and personal at training camp. You always hear about the VMAC at Virginia Mason Athletic Center in Renton. That's where they train. It's right on the shores of Lake Washington. They fly in free agents on the seaplane. You'll be hanging out with a small group of people in the VIP section, by the way. Everybody else is sunburning up on the berm. No, you're in the VIP section, hanging out, scenic views, VIP hospitality tent. You get the food, hanging on the shores, like I said, and a huge thank you to the Seattle Seahawks.
Yes,
There's just
you
one
can
of these
see it in that
opportunities.
picture. You see that big tent in the background? That's your VIP tent where you can get out of the sun, not, as Chris said, with everybody else. So
And
currently,
you're right there. You can talk to the players.
Absolutely, absolutely. And they tend to stop by, too. And you're right there by the tunnel where they come in and out. So, Stephanie Cantoni, you are currently in the lead at $1,350. But who's going to get this one right now? Maria, you've been going back and forth with
She's
Maria
got the auto
Boyer.
bid set, too. Come on, Maria, let's
Boyer,
go.
who's going to do it? Who's going to do
ante?
it? Stephanie, you're in the lead, but the next bid is only $1,450.
Russell Wilson, VIP, potential
Just
Super Bowl
saying,
champs.
you could be there VIP style. Number 6, Cole Solare Estate, Vineyard, and 4-star Lodging. Now, Cole Solare is a partnership between Tuscany's Marchesi and Tenori and Washington State's Chateau Saint Michel. And they're over in Red Mountain. Cole Solare comprises over 4,000 acres, known for their
Socially
Cabernet
distant.
Sauvignon. Exactly. You and 3 friends get to tour Cole Solare's Red Mountain Estate Vineyard and Winery and enjoy a tasting. You also get 2 nights at the 4-star Lodge at Columbia Point with its stunning water views, plus dinner for 4 at Anthony's at Columbia Point. So a huge thank you to Cole Solare, the Lodge at Columbia Point, Chateau Saint Michel, and Anthony's at Columbia Point. Man, after you've done your tastings there, I mean, there are wineries everywhere. It's incredible to be at Red Mountain.
Don't daydream, start bidding right now.
All right, so checking in on that item, currently in the lead, we've got Don and Diane.
Think it's Diane?
Yep, Don and Diane. So who's going to get this one?
Don's included, but let's be honest, Diane's calling.
Yes, can we scroll down? We want to see all of our bidders here. So right now you're going against Taylor Hawes
Taylor
and Judith
Hawes.
Crane. Who's going to get this one?
They got the auto bid on, but they have been outbid. So.
Yep, so God, you got to do it. You got to go
Taylor,
big.
let's go.
Both of you set really high max bids. Let's see how much. Remember, we're not just trying to get bargains here.
No.
We're trying to do
We're raising
good
money
work.
for Northwest Center. Let's
Exactly. We're raising money for Northwest Center, and as a bonus, you get to drink incredible wine from our friends at Col Solare.
That's
All
right.
right, number 7.
This one a little closer to home. It'll be here before you know it. Home plate with the Mariners. You and 3 friends to enjoy an evening at T-Mobile Park as a guest of longtime Major League Baseball pitcher and Seattle Mariners broadcast, Bill Kruger, the lefty, the southpaw, who was just a donator a minute ago. But look at it, he's right there. He is on the hook to take great care of you, ladies and gentlemen. VIP style. He's deeply involved in Northwest Center, as many of you know, too. You're gonna start with lunch with Bill over at Jimmy's on First. That is directly across the street. You'll be looking at the glove with the hole in it. You'll walk right through the gates, head to T-Mobile Park there, and cheer on the M's from home plate seats, by the way. We've got autographed goodies for you, and we could tell you all about it. Or Bill, you could tell them just how much you're gonna roll out the red carpet for tonight's bidder.
Guys, I really appreciate it, and so exciting with the evening and how everybody's bidding up and really contributing to Northwest Center. But this item, of course, really close to my heart. I was a former Mariner pitcher and a broadcaster for the Mariners, so I'm inside the ropes, folks. So when you go have lunch with me, you 4 are going to get the unabridged story, okay? All the inside scoop on the players and everything that's going on that you can't get on radio or TV or in the paper, okay? And then when you get over to the park, you're going to have some premium seats. We're going to take care of you with some goodies. Here's a signed jersey right here from Mitch Haniger, all-star pitcher, outfielder Mitch Haniger. I've got some photos signed by some of the pitchers. Here's one from Marco Gonzalez. And to throw in just something for fun, when we get to the season and you guys, I get the winner, I'm going to have a signed ball from your favorite player. Okay.
Oh, nice.
The thing we can't do right now is I can't promise the on the field batting practice or it's sort of inside the ballpark experience, but that could change. I couldn't promise it, guys, in the write-up, but if it changes, I'll deliver on the batting practice if I can, and a tour of the press box.
I love that
broadcast.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
To make it good.
Bill's
So
using the
great
very
seeing
first
you.
version of the internet, I think.
Right now,
too.
Rebecca Ebsworth is in the lead. One of my favorite people could be joining you, Bill. We'll see if if it stays up. But quickly, let's check in with just 14 seconds left. You've got this Oregon Golf and Shopping spree for 2. Nike, Columbia Sportswear. You get to go in there.
Corporate stores, so
use
the discounts
corporate
are
stores with
crazy.
the employee discounts, and then you're staying at the beautiful Century Hotel.
Breakfast
the
at
next
Hayden's
day,
Grill,
Pumpkin
famous
Ridge,
spot.
one of the best golf courses. So Bill Kruger put that together along with Charlie Sitton and Jim Etzel and Wayne Reimold and Nick Robertson and Nike and Columbia Sportswear. We appreciate all of you.
Just do it. Just
that
bid.
item, just do it. I see what you did there, Chris. All right, we're closing down all of those items. Hopefully you set really high max bids. Thank you to everybody who put those incredible items together.
Yeah.
Those are great items.
Fabulous items. And we've
Rebecca,
got more to come.
I'm available. All right, yes, we've got those 4 items are closed, but yes, we're gonna look at our final group of 4 items. This is it. All right, you got to leave it on the field. Last chance to win something tonight.
This one we'd be playing dramatic music if this was a reality show.
But remember, you
This
can,
is it.
of course, if you just lost an item, you can still make your tax-deductible donation now or later. We're just saying.
Like Fred says, don't get mad, get even.
Exactly.
This is it. This is your chance.
All right, last 4, Chris, what are they?
Golf around the sound, a priceless opportunity. We're going to tell you about that. Walla Walla Wine Country Experience, yes, please. Chateau Lille, this is a tasting for 6, and we know people, so you know that's going to be a sweet one.
Exactly.
And the Fighter Pilot for a day.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? Yes, please.
Yep, and we're going to close them in just over 5 minutes. So again, we're going to put that countdown timer up. You'll have 5 final minutes. Countdown timer, it's already ready. On your mark, get set, bid. And Chris, let's talk about these items here.
Golfers. A lot of you already getting out. That's how you escape from it all right now. How about golf around the sound? You and a friend are going to play 4 of the best courses in the Puget Sound. Overlake Golf and Country Club, Sahali Country Club, Bear Creek Country Club, and the members at Aldara. I haven't played at any of these because they make you wear a shirt at these kind of clubs.
And, yes, these
They're
are
those
very,
kind of fancy golf courses,
right,
ladies
these
and
are
gentlemen.
very beautiful courses.
By the way, it's not where you're playing, it's also who's taking you. NBA All-Star Detlef Schrempf. Oh, by the way, over at Overlake All-Star pitcher Eric Hansen at Sahali, 13-year veteran, the lefty Bill Kruger at Bear Creek. And former Seahawk Jordan Babineau, big play Babs at Eldara. How cool is that?
Yes, and look at those 4 on the screen. Thank you, by the way, to David Marikay Cuthill, Brian Evison, Steve Kramer, Rich Hammond for putting this together. Man, how else are you going to get to hang out
Think
with
of the
these
Facebook
4?
potential. You're posting selfies, golfing with all those greats.
Right, and I just want you to also think about, I mean, not only the fees to play on a normal day, but you don't have to become a member. I mean, you just get to go out with
You don't have to worry about security kicking you off.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
So Ruben is in the lead. Congratulations, top bid at $1,900, but you can jump in. Hugh, you've been outbid. All you got to do is bid $2,100. And again, look at those 4 people, 4 courses, 4 legends golfing alongside with you. I've met 3 out of the 4. These are great guys, too. Great guys to spend an afternoon golfing with. So let's talk about number 12. I love Walla Walla Wines.
Walla Walla Wine
I'm excited
Country.
to talk about number 12, the Walla Walla Wine Country
This is
experience.
for 4 of you.
4 people.
Escape to Wine Country tasting at Spring Valley Vineyard. Then you're going to enjoy a North Star hands-on blending experience. How cool is that? So you're going to get involved. Then you'll have a dinner at Walla Walla Steak Company. And just settle in for the night at Heritage Resort, an intimate property nestled on 300 acres of rolling fields of wheat and vineyards. Don't we all want to get away from it all right now?
Absolutely.
Relax right there. At
Man,
the
I've been to Heritage. You're not kidding. I mean, that picture there, I mean, is just vineyards.
Not to scale.
They sell their fruit all over town. So if we could back up, I just want to say a few thank yous here. Thank you so much to North Star Winery.
Yeah.
Thank you to Spring Valley Vineyard, to Heritage Resort, to Walla Walla Steak Company and Chateau Ste. Michelle for putting this together with 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Let's check in. Matt Izeri, you are in the lead currently right now. Tom, you've been outbid. It's been Tom Mormino versus Matt, back and
But
forth.
look, it goes Matt, Tom, Matt, Tom, Matt.
Yep. We're going to see who gets
So
it.
Tom, we're waiting.
We're going to see who gets it. This is a great time to get out to Walla Walla. And I've been to Heritage. Again, it's gorgeous. So let's talk about our next auction item.
Yeah, Chateau Lille tasting for 6, or again, it could just be for you. You can just say, let's keep it coming.
Keep it coming.
You and 5 friends going to join the proprietors Stacy and Greg Lille at Chateau Lille. Stunning 10-acre property there in Woodinville. The original home of DeLille Cellars, by the way. Your tasting experience going to be in the private gazebo with wines from the Lille family's wine portfolio. That's the wine portfolio you want to dive into, as well as some surprises from the private cellar of Greg and Stacy. Appetizers from A Platinum Event Catering. You name it. Huge thank you to Stacy and Greg Lille for offering this up.
And we know that they're watching right now. Thank you both so much for your generosity. Right now, in the lead, we've got Jason Amandus. Thank you so much, Jason. You're in the lead. Mark Worthington, you've been outbid. And again, it's Jason, Mark, Jason, Mark, Jason,
Mark Worthington.
Who's going to get it? They're going back and forth with only 90 seconds left.
Don't
You know
delay.
that Greg and Stacy are going to take good care of you.
Mark, jump
Anytime
in
you
there.
see, by the way, anytime you see that people in the wine industry are going to dip into their private cellars, bid.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about our final auction item.
Final,
Fighter
last
pilot
but
for a
certainly
day.
not least, yeah,
Leave
fighter
it
pilot
all
for a
on
day.
the field.
Just in time for the Top Gun reboot, which they have pushed to next summer. You know, they filmed a lot of it right here in Whidbey. How cool is this? We've all dreamed of being up there in the skies, fighter pilot, exhilarating, World War II style dogfighting, conquer the skies, and a little fighter plane like Maverick, like Goose. You name it, you've dreamed about it. This is an opportunity for you to live out your fantasy, take in the controls. Take a look at here. An authentic fighting aircraft, one-on-one dogfighting scenario. No experience necessary, because that would, exclude all of us. Side by side with an instructor, you'll soar altitudes of up to 7,000 feet over Long Beach, California, so you know the weather is going to cooperate. When you come back down to Earth, by the way, remember your flight, you're going to get complimentary high-definition video of that flight. How cool is that? And Gene and June Bose helped us procure this amazing opportunity.
Only 25 seconds left. This is the actual footage, by the way, that when you buy this item, they give you your footage when you're done. So this is actual footage from your dogfight.
The only bummer is they do suspend drink service. They say it's just too much. They can't have the carts going up and down.
So with 10 seconds left right now, Rebecca Ebsworth in the lead. The next bid, $2,200. Alex just took the lead from Rebecca. So it's Alex versusRebecca. Remember, keep bidding on your phone until it's closed. But time is running out. Time is out. Time is out.
Snuck in there.
We'll see if it sticks. We'll see if anyone set a max bid.
You know why nobody knew Alex was going to sneak in and try to win that?
Why is that?
Because he was inverted.
Oh, is that how it worked?
It's a Top Gun reference.
Maverick. Yeah. All right. So congratulations, Alex. Thank you, Rebecca, for bidding that up. Thank you, Gene, for donating that. That was put together by Gene. Final items are closed. What an evening we've had. but we're not done yet.
That's right. We're going to get the winners for our 2 opportunity drawings. Remember that? We're just lousy with gifts. We're giving stuff away. First, we're going to announce the photo booth raffle winner. Everybody who submitted a photo eligible for this prize. Drum roll, please.
Yes, drum roll. If somebody could, and maybe in the chat, put the drum emoticon, that would be a big help.
Just imagine a drum roll.
Our virtual photo booth winner is Robin Grad. Congratulations. We really appreciate you. Well done,
Robin Grad with honors.
Yes. All right, congratulations. You're going to be dining at one of Seattle's finest restaurants, Canlis, with a $500 gift card. Now, Canlis gift cards do not expire.
Right.
So as soon as they return to their normal in-restaurant dining, you'll be right there with your $500 gift card. That's amazing.
We have one last opportunity drawing here. This one, everybody who participated in our Zoom call-in event. Imagine that drum roll.
Yep.
Winner is...
Pam Munger. Congratulations, Pam.
Hey, Pam.
You're our big winner. You are a big winner. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, the internet will continue, but our time together tonight is coming to an end. And before we go, we'd like to send a special thank you to some folks who couldn't be with Fred and us here tonight. The dedicated staff, the board members. A lot of us get together each and every year because we believe in what Northwest Center is doing. The dozens of volunteers who offered to help tonight. Before, of course, we had to go to the virtual event and change things up, including the team that helped procure the items for tonight's auction. We couldn't do it without you. The hundreds of volunteers who donate their time and their talents. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We want to bring Gene up here one more time. Gene.
I need to ride my horse away.
That's right.
There you go. There you go. On behalf of the board, the staff, and all the incredible people we serve at Northwest Center, thank you for all of your support tonight. I want to call out a few staff members. Lindsay Frumke and Mary Sheely, thank you for the amazing work that you put together. An incredible part of tonight, making tonight so special. Board member Parul Houlihan and her husband Gary and the Houlihan Foundation, thank you for your incredible generosity. And then lastly, I'd like to thank our incredible development team, the mighty team of 3, Robin Brown, Bill Kruger, and Jason Sears. They lifted us up on their shoulders in the midst of a pandemic, and they put on this event tonight. So thank you for all that you did to make tonight so important to all of us. I wanted to say thank you to everyone at home for participating. We're at 240,000 and counting. We're still getting donations coming in, so keep them coming. Thank you for that support. You're supporting our journey north. That's the world that we all deserve. So thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone.
All right, well, let's just, hey, here we go. Well, my friends, there he goes. He's on his way home already.
Oh, girl.
My name is Fred Northup Jr. That's Chris Cashman.
She's Daisy, for the record.
Yes, and this is Buttercup. On behalf of all the families you helped tonight, thank you. Of course, we hope to see everyone in person next year. That's the dream, with
Absolutely.
our horses, too.
Before we go, here's one more video for you. Have a great night.
Welcome to. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.